Most dogs sniff you when you come home. Some do it quickly. A few pause, press their nose into your shirt, your hands, your shoes, and stay there longer than usual. But if your dog does that, then looks up at you like something just changed, it may not be simple excitement. It may not be habit. It may be the first check of everything you carried back through that door. And there is a difference. Your dog notices it. Their body follows it. Number 5 is where many owners understand why. Number 1, the moment the door opens. Think about the last time you came home after a long day. The key turns. The door moves. And before you have even taken off your shoes, your dog is already there, nose first, moving from your hands to your pants, from your bag to the edge of your sleeve. Most owners read that as excitement, and it is warm. It is familiar, feels like a welcome. But for your dog, this is also the first way they meet you again. Not with a question, not with words, with scent. You walk through streets, rooms, elevators, coffee shops, offices, rain, dust, other people, other places. Your dog does not need to know exactly where you were. That is not the point. The point is that you did not return empty. You returned carrying changes, and the nose checks them first. So when your dog pauses at your shoes or stays too long at your sleeve, do not rush past it. That little ritual is how they say, "You're back. Let me find you again, right here now." Number 2, the scent map on your clothes. Watch where your dog goes first. Not always your face. Sometimes it is the cuff of your pants, the corner of your jacket, the strap of your bag, the bottom of your shoes. That is not random. That is where the day stays. You see fabric. Your dog finds a trail. Think about it. Your shirt brushed against chairs. Your shoes touched floors. Your sleeves passed through air that was not home. Your bag sat beside you while the rest of the world moved around it. Your dog does not need the full story. They are not asking for names, places, or explanations. They are checking what changed between the person who left and the person who came back. And they do it quietly. No interrogation, no sentence, no human question like, "Where were you?" Just a nose moving across the edges of your day, gathering tiny differences you would never stop to notice. So when it feels strange, look again. It is not strange. It is attention. For your dog, scent is how the world keeps a quiet diary about you. Number 3, the longer sniff on the days you are not the same. You know this moment. You come home late. You say less than usual. Your shoulders are tight. You drop your keys, stand by the door, and your dog does not just run in circles. They stop. They smell your hands, then your sleeves, then the front of your shirt. Most owners laugh and move away. They think, "Why are you being so nosy today?" But this is not necessarily useless curiosity. Your dog is not asking for a story. Their nose is checking the version of you that came back. Because some days you bring home more than traffic, food, rain, or the outside air. You bring home tension in the way you move, silence in the way you enter, a different weight in the room before you even sit down. And your dog notices the change before you explain anything. That does not mean they understand your whole day. It means the small differences matter to them. And one kind of difference is exactly where the deeper answer begins next, before your own words catch up. Number 4, the smell of stress. This is the part where the ordinary sniff becomes harder to ignore. In a 2022 PLOS ONE study, dogs were given human scent samples taken from breath and sweat. One sample came from a normal baseline state. Another came after a psychological stress task. The setup was controlled, double-blind, and built as a 3-choice test. And the dogs could tell the difference. In that study, their accuracy reached 93.75%. Not in a movie, not in a story, in a controlled scent test with breath and sweat from the same person under 2 different conditions. Now, that does not mean your dog reads your mind. It does not mean they know the meeting, the argument, the traffic, or the message you never answered. That would be too much. That would be the wrong conclusion. But it does show something quieter. Your body can leave a different signal when stress changes you. And a dog's nose can notice a difference between the calm version and the stressed version of a human scent sample. So when your dog lingers longer, they are not being strange. They may be meeting the version of you your words have not explained yet. Number 5, the quiet check that asks if you are okay. This is not a diagnosis, not magic, not a hidden conversation inside your dog's mind. It is simpler than that, and somehow softer. After a controlled test showed dogs distinguished between a normal human scent sample and a stress scent sample, the sniff at your door starts to feel different. Not bigger, not supernatural, just more meaningful. Because when your dog pauses on your hands or stays longer at your shirt, they are not trying to solve your whole day. They are noticing that the person who returned is not exactly the person who left. The scent is part of that return. The silence is part of it. The way you stand there before you speak is part of it. And your dog begins where dogs begin, with the nose. So do not turn that moment into something strange. Let it be small. Let it be tender. Your dog does not need you to explain the whole day. They start by asking what you brought back home with you before you say anything. Number 6, the familiar center of their world. After the sniffing, watch what happens next. Your dog may slow down. Their tail may soften. They may follow you into the kitchen, wait near your feet, or settle close while you put your bag down. That is the part many owners miss. You think your dog is only checking you. But in another quiet way, they may also be checking that their person is truly back. Your scent is not just something interesting on the air. It is the familiar mark of home returning to the room. Not the walls, not the furniture, not the bowl in the corner. You. So when they breathe you in, then calm down beside you, that small change matters. The world outside may have followed you in, but underneath it, there is still the scent they know best. The one attached to feeding, waiting, walking, resting, and being near. And for them, that is not small. That is the safe point. They are not just finding where you have been. They are finding you again. Next time, do not pull your hand away too quickly. Stand still for a few seconds. Let your dog finish coming back to you. That sniff is not only habit. In controlled testing, dogs distinguished normal human scent from stress scent. So sometimes the nose is recognition, update, and reunion. Quietly, gently, completely. And if you want to understand the small signals pets send every day, Mr. Hidden Mind will reveal the next one.